By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail, so prepare well. Hello friends, my name is Sandeep and today we will talk about IELTS listening test. I will also share my experience how I prepared for IELTS and how I achieved band 8.5 in IELTS listening. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe. So when I started preparing, I hardly used to get 32 or 33 marks in listening out of 40. But then I did some improvements in the process and I consistently started getting 38 or 39 marks out of 40. So I will share with you guys all my tips and tricks for the listening. Listening and reading are passive skills, while writing and speaking are active skills. That means while writing or speaking, we need to create new thoughts, but while reading or listening, we just get input of information and we process the information. So usually it is easier to improve our passive skills than our active skills. Listening, there are 4 sections. First section is relatively easy and it just contains 1 or 2 word answer questions. Fourth section also contains 1 or 2 word answer questions, but with more complex speech. And section 2 and section 3 contains multiple choice questions and map questions. And I found multiple choice questions the most difficult part of the IELTS speaking. So the first point is, I have given exam with IDP and British Council both. And I found that in IDP we can open the booklet when the audio starts, but in British Council we have to listen the instructions from that audio and after that we can open the booklet. So in IDP we get some more time to read our questions. So my first tip is, when you get time to read questions and to check your answers in section 1, utilize that time to read questions and options of section 2 or 3 multiple choice questions. Because multiple choice questions are very lengthy, I used to understand the question and feed it in my mind in my own language. It makes it easy to remember. You can also write keywords in your own language. And one more thing, always underline the important keywords in the question and the options. It makes it easy to identify the answer. For example, if they are asking the date on which they will submit the assignment, then you can underline the day and submit keywords. So when you will listen to the audio, it will be very easy for you to identify the answer. Map type questions, they are of different types. You should take care of that. For example, sometimes they just stand at one place and explains the infrastructure of whole building, and other times they walk through the building and explain each section. So you should take care of that and you should not lose the track. I practiced map questions from YouTube. There are many videos from which you can get all the map questions of Cambridge books at one place. So I practiced them many times until I get perfect in that section. My next tip is that if you miss any question while listening, then immediately start focusing on the listening. Otherwise you will miss more questions. And after the end of the audio recording, when you transfer your answers in the answer sheet, always answer all the questions, because there is no negative marking and you can answer those questions based on the context and based on some logics. My next tip is, you should proofread everything at the end of exam. You should check your spellings and your word count. If they have asked for 1 word and you have written 2, so it will be mistake. So you should always take care of these things. So keeping all these things in mind and practicing more and more, you can improve your listening part. And I have experienced these things. So keep practicing until you achieve your desired band score. I will share my whole experience from IELTS to PR, and I will also guide through the process. So if you like some more videos, then please subscribe my channel. So that's all from my side. Thank you. Take care.